starts. Yes, it does.
All fires. Did you say George is going to get a really big update? I posted it in the Discord, but
yeah, but
yeah, but
who reads Discord?
what do I want? Woodland. Yeah, so he's supposed to be getting quite a big update on how to do sort of like manoeuvres so you can circle around where you want him to circle around, like an area that you're trying to take down, and he's going to get more evasive.
I don't do George.
I know you don't do George, but I do George, so it's very good news for me.
Just self.
Well, he else is, so can't beat them.
Get more friends. Get people flying in the seat.
No.
Anyway,
friend.
I'm going to start the actual. Right, you ready?
Okay. Yes.
Hello, and.
Oh, did you know it's... No, sure. You know it's a special day today for pup, yeah? We're going to see.
Is it? What special day is it?
You don't know then?
No. I don't do social media.
I don't know. I was just on with TeamSpeak. No, Discord. No, where was I? TeamSpeak with him last night.
Oh, it's his birthday today.
Yes.
He must be 54.
5.
Just tell him he's 60. We'll run with that. Luce, it's Pup's birthday today. You're going to have to sing to him.
He's like, yeah.
Not yet.
Oh, let me know when he's on.
Okay. Might be after your bath. He's 60. He's not really, but sing it anyway. Right. Okay, sorry about that. So, here we are again. We started the caucuses a couple of weeks ago, and we're pushing through the caucuses. Last week we were attempting to get makeup, which I think this is makeup. Yes, it is. I can just see the name under there, so we'll probably pick up and go back with that. I'll start over at Krasnodar, and let's have a look, see what we got over there. We need to put Reaper over makeup, don't we, really?
Yeah, I suppose that would help. I can do that.
Yeah, I might not be able to just yet. Maybe another week or two.
Yeah, you've got high enough rank.
Right, let me go and select a role. If anyone's got any questions, please jump in. Right, dynamic slots. Gonna go for Krasnodar Center. And I'll start off with... let's start off with a shark. You watch, I'll get in and it'll be like... we need supplies here, there and everywhere. I'll do a standard loadout, a minus the igloos. And let's go werewolf. I don't think we've got any skins for the 3. And then I'll go through the starts. That I always do. I'm sure some of you are bored shitless by it now, but hey ho. Exercises my mind, which is a good thing, I think. Especially as old as I am, so. Right, okay. Wait for that to draw in. So the shark is a dual counter-rotating blade system, and as such there is no anti-torque rotor. Let's get rid of this. That one. There we go. No anti-torque rotor or tail rotor to worry about. So all of your control surfaces are just those 2 blades. So it's your collective, your pitch, roll and your rudder. Okay. The fact they go in opposite directions counters any torque that will be generated by a normal helicopter, and it works quite well, to be fair. Right, so we're going to shut the doors and we'll start up with battery 1 and 2, which is by the right knee up the corner, and then we're going to turn around to the right elbow, for the Ekran hydraulic switch, which is down here, which is about where your right elbow would be. Then we're going to look at the front of the cockpit, hit the master caution. Because this is the Shark 3, not the 2, we're going to not put on the INU at this point. We're going to put the KO41 on. We're going to put the ABRIS. We're going to switch on the fuel flow for front, aft and fuel QTY, and then switch on the fuel flow for the APU. We should see the fuel flow for the APU on the left. Here's the APU indicator, and we can start the APU by pressing this button. Just after that, we're going to hit this black knob down, which you can just about see, and that's the rotor brake. Once the APU goes up to about 7, it'll start to drop, and the third light will come on. And once that comes on, we can turn around and start the first engine. We always start the left engine first, so we look at the engine control section and we switch on the left hand EEG, which is the electronic engine governor, so we no need to worry about RPM and stuff, it sorts itself out. We switch on the left hand fuel flow for the left hand engine, and then down here on the left knee, this is our main start panel. So we're going to move the little toggle switch down to left hand for left hand engine. That's just one click. Press and let go of the start button and move back so we can see the RPM. The RPM for the needle number 1 drops. Needle number 1 is the left hand engine. Needle number 2 is the right hand engine. And once it gets to number 2 or 20% RPM, we're going to open the engine cutoff lever. We should see the exhaust gas temperature rotate, and that means we've got a good engine start. And we can see both blades going. Top blade goes clockwise, bottom blade goes anti-clockwise. That's quite important to be aware of, because when you move forward on a helicopter, the blades always lift 90 degrees to the direction you're going, depending on the rotation. So that's going to be significant once we move in, and I'll show you what goes on with the blades. Once the RPM is up to just over 70%, we're going to start the right engine. Okay, and it's the same process. Right hand EEG, right hand fuel flow, which is just there. Look around to the left knee. Going to switch the toggle over to the right hand engine. Hit start and move back, and again keep an eye on the RPM for the right hand engine. Once you can get the first one nailed, the rest is relatively easy, to be honest. There's a little bit of switching position in the cockpit, but again, if you do it the same way every single time, you'll find it really doesn't take long to remember where everything is. Okay, we should see this slowly increasing. While we're waiting for that to get to idle, we're going to switch on the radio intercom. We can see the intercom there on the lower panel on the right hand side, and we're going to move this voice warn switch up, and that way when we get any issues show up on the Ekran, which is the screen here, instead of them just showing up, we'll be told what the problem is. Right, so both engines are up at idle, and we're now going to put the engines in work mode. That is by moving these throttles up twice. However, there's no switches or buttons, so we simply hit page up twice.
Electrics on battery. Doppler navigation system failure. No nav data.
Okay, sorry, I was just changing my fan. Right, electrics on battery, Doppler navigation system failure, and no nav data. So the electrics on battery are literally that. We need to switch on the generators. They're by the right knee, and we're just going to switch on the left and the right generator. Doppler navigation system isn't all enabled yet, so we're going to not worry about that. No nav data, if we look here, there's no navigation data, there's no ribbon or anything like that, and that's because the Shark 3 has to be aligned. In this particular mission, it's on faster line, I believe, so you're not going to see the process, whereas if you was on single player and it was out of the box, you would see what was going on. So what I'm going to do is go through that process and explain what should happen if it was on manual. So we're going to switch this navigation system on to operate. We're going to look at the right shoulder and switch on the INU. So what would normally happen now at this point is we see a symbol in the bottom of the hood there. We wouldn't see this, and that's going to sit there for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes this will pop up. However, the difference is that the diamond and the triangle that we can see here will be 10 degrees apart. Okay, so there's a 10-degree differential, and if you don't fix it, your weapons don't work properly. And there's a couple of other little things, okay? And the way we fix it, we simply just go and have a look at the F10 map. Click on the plane to find out where we are, which is there. Click on here, and we can see our heading is 358. So all we need to do is come down to this little rotary on the side. Right, remember this number. We click to 358. Once we get to 358, we press this button down and back to the middle. And then we put this back to where it should be, and you'll find that these two indicators are now level. Okay, that is really important on the Shark 3. It doesn't happen on the Shark 2. Right, okay, let's put that cover down. So we've done that now, or it's done it automatically. We're going to switch the radios on. We're going to switch the data link on by that navigation system. We're going to choose an ID. There's no one else on in the Shark, so I'll go number 1. Having this and having the same radio setting allows people in the Shark to work together and send targets to each other, etc. And we can also see each other on the map, which number we are and which direction we fly. It's really good. It's the same as the data link on all the other aircraft, but more akin to Saddle or the old-fashioned data link on the A10C. Bear in mind how all these things are. It's quite a good technology. Right, we're going to put pitch hold, bank hold and heading hold on, and those are 3 channels. It's going to smooth all the input. Unlike the Huey, which is you're flying it and that's it, here you're flying systems. So these systems will aid you, help your flight and smooth everything out. They're effectively the same as stability augmentation system that you get on the Apache and on the A10C. We're going to put the fire extinguisher on. We're going to put, sorry, I tell a lie. We're going to put the seat ejection system on, and then we're going to put the fire extinguisher on. Getting it wrong. We're going to look round at the right shoulder again and switch on the L140 laser. So that's the laser for the laser guidance and the rangefinder. And then we're going to put the countermeasures on by switching that to OPR, and we'll see those on now. If we look down here as well, we're also going to put on the standby SAI on, standby attitude indicator, which is here, and we uncage that just by rotating the knob. Just bear in mind that this gauge will drift. You'll look at it sometimes and it'll be 90 degrees even though you're flying horizontal. As we finish now with the APU, we can switch the APU off. We use the APU shut off knob, not the stop. Okay, if we hit stop, it'll stop the engine that's currently selected. So we're going to switch the APU shut off knob down. That'll kill the APU, and then we need to switch the APU fuel flow off, which is this one here. Once we do that, we can now shut that little flap down. We're going over to Maycop Airport. So we're going to go to nav mode, search. We can either choose an airport or waypoint. I know we'll leave it on airport. And if we cycle down here using the data input knob, we can go through all the different airports which look like they're in alphabetical order, and we're going to Maycop. Okay, hit 2, and this is set to Maycop, and it's 97 kilometers away, and we've got a green line going down there telling us which direction it is. Right, has anyone got any questions at all about the shark? Good morning, Sham. I think you got no audio, Sham, unless I talked over you. Right, before I set off, I have a cup of tea waiting here, and it's not as cold as it normally is, so I'm going to enjoy it. So if anyone's got any questions, please jump in, or if there's anything you'd like to see or ask about. If I can't answer any questions, there's usually people in chat or people who are in the game with me. So last week was quite good but a bit hot. This week it would be nice if we get a few more people in. If you want to join in and fly with us, you're more than welcome. The only thing is you've got to be on radio 124 so you can communicate with us, or you can come into our TeamSpeak server. If you want server details, just ask. Right, so now I'm drinking my cup of tea. One thing I haven't tried yet. 124 radio check.
124 5x5.
Lima Charlie.
What's Lima Charlie?
Loud and clear.
Oh.
Hang on a minute. That's alright, Wiz, I could hear ya.
That's better.
Oh dear me. That was just a little bit shorter than saying that. 5x5 works as well.
Yeah, so I suppose the person responding would say 5x5, and then you're just saying Lima Charlie to...
No, you're doing a radio check. I'm saying it, Lima Charlie, to just let you know it's loud and clear. I know you're fine. And 5x5's more or less meaning the same. I think 5x5 is probably used more, but it's a bit like Splash. Splash becomes Shack, then it becomes something else, and you just think, you know what, I'm not going to keep up with this bollocks. Look, it's gone boom, okay. It's like the wind, it just changes. Right, finish my cup of tea.
Bottle of water. Lifestyle changes.
Dear mate. Oh yeah, you say you're going for the old lifestyle changes, are you?
Maybe.
Hey pup. Luce. Pup's on. Pup's on. It's pup. Morning pup. It's Pup's birthday today. He's 60. Good morning. Yeah. Just one moment, Pup.
Yep.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear puppy. Happy birthday to you.
How old is he, Luce?
60, you said.
That was Marilyn Monroe singing Happy Birthday, Mr. President. Luce, come on, you go now. Can you take my cup as well?
Oh, for God's sake.
It's empty. Thanks, darling. Jesus, wet camel.
Well done, Lisa. 5x5.
She's gone. She's just cackling like a witch all the way downstairs. Anyway, morning, camel. It's about time you got your hairy ass in the game, mister. No, I don't want to fly. It's too late.
Sounds now like Fergie on National Anthem Smile. I don't know how to fly.
You don't know. You mean go on, sing it. You wish you could fly. Right, so let me do the rest. So I've put on this. This is the axis. This is my cyclic, as you can see. Rudder's at the bottom. Okay, just moving along there. Let's get this in the dark.
Petty song springs to mind.
Tom Petty song. I was aware of Tom Petty. I know some of the stuff, but not everything. And then I can move the collective up and down. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is, first of all, the brake should be on, but I think I've switched it off, so I'll put that back on. If I don't, I'm going to roll forward, and I don't want to roll forward. So as I increase the collective, right, the helicopter will take off, but it's going to go backwards, and I don't want it to go backwards. So I'm going to push this stick forward, okay?
It's called learning to fly.
Okay, so I'm increasing this. Oh, sorry, the song is. Okay. I'm going to push the stick forward at the point I start to lift. You'll see in a minute.
Don't seem to have much defence on this map.
I wonder if I need to switch it up a bit.
When you look at the makeup, it's got nothing.
Okay, so now I'm turning. We did destroy a lot last week, but you would have thought, although we had a power cut and everything switched off, again, when was it? One of Lisa's days off, we had a power cut again. Right, so I'm going and heading towards the green line. Now, let me, how fast am I going? I can't see. Neither can you, so that's bloody useless, isn't it? Let's turn this out this way. We can see there's a wind at the moment, left to right, judging by the smoke, but let's turn out the sun so you can see what's going on in the hood. Right, I'm going to slow down a little bit. So I'm going less than 50k. As I said, flying this helicopter is really smooth. This is your speed. And it's why it's a positive number, I don't know, but it's always positive. Doesn't matter whether you go forward, backward, left or right, that will always be positive, right? So you think, well, why have you got a little plus there? This is your height. This is the direction we're drifting in, which is fairly obvious when you're over land, look. Okay, but when you're over water or over snow or in the clouds, thanks darling. By the way, you can feel free to pop a message, happy 60th birthday in chat if you want. Thanks. Right, so basically a smirch, it was smirch was one of the enemy in James Bond film, I think. This shows you which way you're drifting, and the longer the line, the faster you're going. Okay, so that line gets really short as you slow down. I don't think Smurfs were out then, and Lurch would have been out. Yeah, I think Lurch was it Adam's Family or the Munsters, one of the two. Yeah, but Smurfs weren't out back in the early 60s, surely.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you sure? Ask. I'm sure. Are they not Swedish? Ask Pup. He's old enough to remember them.
1958.
Oh, really? Oh, 1961.
Confirmed. A smirch is a cross between a smurf and a lurch.
Well, there you go. So, this tells you which direction you're drifting. Oh, 1958. when you overland, it's easy, but obviously, when you haven't got a point of reference, it's alright, this is a bit loud. I'm going to have to turn them down a bit. There we go, that's better. Right, so as soon as you get to 50, this switches off, because by then it's fairly obvious which way you're going. If you look at the top, you've got two symbols on this ribbon. You've got a diamond and a triangle. So the diamond is where the trimmer is set. And in this helicopter, it's all about the trim. The triangle is your heading. Now, if I apply no pressure on anything, you'll see that the triangle and the diamond are as lined as much as they can be, okay? So the wind is blowing as well, so it's pushing my nose slightly to the right. Now, if I start to adjust, right, watch what happens. I'm going to turn around. My controls literally are resisting, so I am putting effort in there, right? And I'm having to push quite a lot to get this to do what I want it to do. Okay, you can see me speeding up. You can see the diamond and the triangle are separate now. But if I let go of everything, watch what happens. So the helicopter lifts its nose up. And my heading is desperately trying to get to the diamond. And you'll see it's slowing itself down as well. And now it's back where it was, and it's slowed itself down. It's less than 50, the line's come back. Okay? So what you've got to understand about this is the trimmer controls 20% of the input. If your controls are not pushing more than 20%, just one moment. Tadau's going to turn in 1 minute.
Thank you for that.
So
I could have told you that 4 minutes ago.
4 minutes ago, it would have been 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So you couldn't have done. So basically, the trimmer controls 20% of the control authority. If you want the helicopter to respond to you when it's trimmed, you must add 21% of input minimum before you'll see an effect. If you look, see when I'm doing this with my stick, right? It's having no effect on the helicopter. So I've got to push this more than 21% for it to start to move. And when you first start with this helicopter, it may feel like it's resisting you, but that's why. So what you need to do when you want to maneuver is you press and hold the trimmer button. That disengages the trimmer system completely, and now it will react to any input. Okay, so you adjust the helicopter until it's doing what you want it to do, where it's pointing. If you look, you can see I'm moving towards that green line. I'm pushing the nose down. Okay, I'm speeding up, my height is dropping, and I'm going to let go of the trimmer, and when I let go, it sets the trimmer to this new position. Okay, not yet. After streaming, so I let go. I center my stick because I use center stick trimming, and we can see now we're moving at 244. We're pointing at about 117 or 18 degrees, right? And I am not holding anything at all. It is moving quite quick for a helicopter, and I'm not doing anything, which is absolutely brilliant when you want a cup of tea and you're flying. Okay, has anyone got any questions on that so far, or is there any confusion about it? It's important in the Shark that you understand how this works. The other thing is, if you understand how it works in this, it will help you with the Apache. The Apache uses a very similar system, except it doesn't manage 20%. It manages about 3 or 4% on the rotational and about 6% on the pitch.
404.
Hey matey, how are you? You got any fixed times yet?
That's still going, isn't it?
You got your calendar? So I'm heading over here now,
No.
and I could just sit here and do nothing. If we look at the blades, remember what I said about the blades and lift? Let me turn this down just a tad. I said that the blades lift 90 degrees to the direction depending on which way the blade spins. So the top one is clockwise and it lifts 90 degrees, right, on the left hand side, 90 degrees from the front of the blade. It lifts on the left hand side. The bottom blade goes anti-clockwise and therefore lifts on the right hand side. And as we move along, you can see the blades on the right hand side getting closer and closer together. You can go that fast and put that much effort into the cyclic, right, that you can pull those blades together. Also, if you do a sudden heavy manoeuvre now in a particular direction, bearing in mind all your control surfaces are through the blades, you will find that those blades can collide. So you have to be careful, and that's one of the reasons why you've got this seat ejection system on. We're a bit shaky at the moment because we are going quite quick, to be honest. Happy birthday, Put, by the way. I did tell her you weren't 60. I said you was only like 59, so where that come from, I don't know.
I'm not
25. How old's your kids? Surely someone would be in prison. 24, yeah, that's what I thought. That must have been painful. I've heard of cradle snatching before, but that's ridiculous. Right, so while we're in this mode, we can drop the collective slightly, and you'll see the nose drop. And you'll see the speed, right, increase, and the height drop. Or we can just stabilise it out just by adding a little bit more collective. Okay, and then these will equalise, so it's not actually climbing or anything. Now I'm a little bit high here. This is in meters, so what I am going to do is press and hold the button. I'm going to drop the collective, lift the nose up and go down at the same time. I want to watch the speed because I can see it speeding up, so while I'm coming down, I'm lifting the nose up a little bit.
Ice detected. Turn
Oh,
on
yeah.
rotor anti-ice.
So it's cold, so it's about 1 degree. So I'm going to put on the rotor anti-ice and the engine anti-ice. However, bitching Betty will still be asking me to
Under attack.
set them.
Warning. Under attack.
Morning, mate.
Good morning, Barbie. How the devil are you? I was watching John Bloor the other day. Bloor. Shifty, Tricky in Operation Wags. And to be honest, when you mentioned it the first time, I wasn't quite sure what it was anyway. I'm either just completely out the loop.
It's a Dark Star 1-1.
And I don't remember seeing any emails, and because I don't spend any time anywhere else or watching much stuff. So I went on and I was watching. So whilst I wasn't there, I did help out, so to speak. Does make me wonder whether it's me being completely blind or it not getting around as much as it perhaps could have done, I think. But anyway, how are you today? Pup 60 today, apparently. So the rumour goes. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. You missed Lisa singing happy birthday to him. You had your bacon sandwich yet?
It was a really cool event.
It was. It looked quite good.
Who's picking up at this?
Okay, so I'm over here at the moment. Wizzy's already over there. It is quite bright. It's early in the morning. See, the sun's really low. It's set in October.
Right.
Who's that over there? Oh,
Warning. Under attack. Warning. Under attack.
oh, I'm already dead. I was just about to look to MI28 when it shot me down. That's not nice, is it?
Well, that's chill.
This is how the seat ejection works. Basically, it blows all the blades. That was the MI28, not my helicopter. It blows the blades off, pops the
Still flying. It's still flying. It's not going down after that.
pops the top of the pilot seat open, and then
But no,
pops the top of the pilot seat open and then ejects the pilot. Where that helicopter's off to, let's have a look. Ah, right, I see. So it's going over close air support over this place. I'm not sure. Let's have a look, see what we've got. I am going to add. It says, can I add anything? Ah, my keyboard's decided to not function properly, so just bear with me 1 minute. There's something loading after my keyboard's loaded that's interfering with my keyboard, as though it's loading sort of after, and then my keyboard stops working. If I unplug it and plug it back in again, it'll be fine. So I'm going to have to look at that. I have stopped a couple of drivers, but still haven't quite found which one it is exactly, which is not great. Wait for it to come back up. Right. Let's go back. For those that have just joined, I won't go through the complete startup of this again. I'll just get it started and be on my way. There we go. Other shop. I haven't got all the options yet because I don't have the money. How much money is there in total? It's showing me what the total credits are. As we basically take over places and kill things, we get credits, but you have to be a certain rank. And I haven't got the rank yet to be able to purchase some of the things. Right, okay, I'll get this thing started up as quick as I can, and then we'll get on. I should be doing it in all the same order as before. If you want all the step by step, I went through it all earlier on. So I will be asking questions for the 2 or 3 people that were on when I went through it. I don't want that yet, you dozy bugger. Right. So it is quite an easy startup, to be honest. and it's quite repetitive once you've done the first few button pushes. Has anyone noticed anything I've missed out yet? You're paying attention. Okay, no. Anyone got any questions on the shark? It's a little bit quieter now, isn't it? Let's turn it up a bit. So just waiting for that to get to idle, and then we'll start with the second engine. As I said, it doesn't take too long really. And I have another cup of tea already, so that's quite good. As I said, it's a great helicopter to have a cup of tea to. Okay, so we're just waiting now for it to get to the idle position. Have they managed to get to the 150, Barbie? I know there's about 145 last time I looked. If anybody doesn't know, Wags, who is the guy who does, I can't remember what his role is within DCS, he's the one that does all the lead-up videos to new modules. He's also the voice behind some of the voiceovers in aircraft and that, and he's ill at the moment. There is a GoFundMe if anyone's got a link.
You should watch the DCS News with DFAC and John Bloor every Saturday at about 18:40.
Yeah, I only ever catch a little bit because I'm usually either about to go out or I come back and then I'm gaming again. This is the thing. So sometimes when I catch it, I'm on. That's why you see me on there. Right, okay, so where am I? Blah, blah, blah. Right, okay, so I've got to pop the engines up to...
Electrics on battery. Doppler navigation system failure. Nav data.
It's usually taking Lisa... Oh, no, picking Lisa up from work, or I jump onto game, and it just depends. It depends what we're doing, if we're in the middle of something. Okay, so we'll pop this onto operation, put the INU on, which is up on the right shoulder. This is already done, as I said, because it's on auto. There you go, you can see it now. So there's not a lot to do with that, so we can carry on starting up.
I think the GoFundMe is almost at 150.
Excellent. Although I bet that's not too much compared to how much it costs over there, is it? It sort of makes you wish you was over in the UK, you know, when you get something like that go on. It must be really bad for people over the States. Do you know what I mean? Just the thought of being ill. Right. What have I missed? Anyone? Come on then. I know what I've missed. Why is this not on? What is it that I haven't done? It's no good looking around and thinking someone else will answer. Jump in, tell me what I haven't put on. There was at least 3 or 4 people on at the beginning when I
You
started.
haven't turned something on.
I haven't turned something on. You're right there, Barbie. Anybody guess what that might be? Why is that not?
26 said,
Hey, Macca, evening. Are you eating at the moment? You on soon? Oh, Lisa just shouted out, I didn't switch on the AC generators. She's really good. She knows this helicopter like the back of her hand. And there it is. Okay, that's all it was. The thing is, when you start something up, if you do it the same way every time, when you make mistakes, all you've got to do is backtrack a little. And when you backtrack a little, you realise what you've missed out. If you're a bit random and you're sort of flicking switches everywhere, just trying to race to get up, it's a little bit more difficult to work out what's gone wrong.
Hey, Michael.
Good morning from us.
Tea Kettle Barbie said, I would hope she knows as she is AI after all.
She is AI, and she helps me with a lot of my planes.
Did you know that on your phone yesterday?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. But then again, I know some people who live over by Stourbridge, and where they were working, which is their parents' old house, they all got evacuated because some house was on fire and some golf course. But it wasn't big enough to make the news. Okay, right. It was the power.
I suspect a lot of people are looking now to try and cancel this message. It wasn't exactly an immediate emergency, was it?
Not really. I think
You couldn't set up the news, you didn't have to put it out.
it was a little bit. You're going to find it soon where it says special offer, Tesco's or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Tacked on. Yeah. So all it was.
A bit like I always thought, you know what, you can just announce something new with no
Yeah.
actually to go to that phone. That isn't like an immediate emergency. So
Yeah.
to some people, I'm sure it is an emergency because with the fire and they probably know those people in the fire next door.
Yeah. It's the smoke. It gives it away every time. Right. It was the AC generators.
I was a little bit irritated by it.
Yeah. It's like at work, isn't it? If somebody's, calling emergency and you get them, they say, could you refill my cup, please? Not that that's what you do, but you get the gist.
If it could have just put it out on the news and it had just as not better effect.
Yeah.
We're just going to get...
People will ignore it if that's the messaging level. And that's the problem. Right, okay. 2 little things left to do, which is the SAI and uncage it. And then go back. Anyone got any questions? Did anybody know that it was the AC generators that weren't on but decided they were too shy to answer? Oh, all of you. Okay. And let's go and find makeup, shall we? Oh, I didn't want to hit search, idiot, but I wanted to do that one. And now it's going to the wrong place, I think. Might be going to the right place,
I
but...
did what I wanted to give the others a chance.
Oh, is that what it is? What is it you fly, Barbie? Is it just planes, is it? Or do you fly helicopters? And I can't remember, is the F-18 or the 16? And I don't think you've been in with us for a while, have you? Right, okay. All loaded up, got weapons, got everything.
Everything.
You fly everything. Macca's off already. Right.
At least I try to.
Well, no, that's it, isn't it? It's trying is the big thing. Oh, I better put that on because I can't see to my right. I just went to turn my head and I hadn't got my head tracking on. It was on pause. Let's see if I can sneak over here a little bit more successfully than last time. Okay, so I'll just keep adding. When you let go of the trimmer in this, that's when the helicopter's trimmed. And then you've got to, depending on the trimmer system you use, which I always use central and I'd recommend it, you then have to relax your real life stick and center it before you get control.
The cafeteria is my go-to helo usually, trying to relearn the Apache.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I should get in the Apache, shouldn't I? It's slower than this, though. This is the problem. It's quite a big jump from here to makeup. It's 97k. 97k? Yeah. It's now 93. Right, I've drunk that cup of tea, so I usually pause my head tracking so that you're not, it's not picking up my cup. I use head tracking, which is called AIM XYZ. Now it's got an N on the end. I've got nothing on my head at all. I don't wear headphones because when you wear headphones for hours, it just feels like you're wearing headphones even longer when you've finished. So I don't like that, to be honest. So I've got nowhere to stick a track IR. I did have one on my glasses once that was customised by Kev, but when that broke I basically used the one that I bought for Lisa, which is this, and it's just as good, to be honest. And it's just a little camera that sits on the top of my monitor, bang in the middle, and that's it. And you got all the curves, all the movements, all the up and downs, look, all over the place, and it works really well. It was a pleasant surprise. I took a risk when I bought it. I bought it off eBay because it's the only place you could get them, and I don't buy stuff off eBay. So what was that?
I just went to look at my missile in third person view and found a bomb instead.
Oh, right, yeah. And you were surprised you were carrying that?
Yeah, I didn't hear a pickle.
124 radio check.
Magnum.
Ah, there was a pickle there. I heard a pickle. Where's
Yeah.
pickle Magnum? I haven't had any of that for a long time.
Can you buy a Magnum with pickles?
I guess you can somewhere. Usually I just go for I like the white chocolate Magnums, but a pickle Magnum, sort of an acquired taste. Especially in this weather, I get told off through going through 3 ice lollies a day. Celeros. I'm not advertising, but there's probably no ice cream in them.
Where are we attacking? What's been attacked?
Makeup. Krasnodar Central's available, or Peshwari.
Krasnodar, yeah, Peshwari, no.
It's not actually called Peshwari, but everybody knows what we mean. So some of the terminology,
Different ways.
some of the names of the places, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce, so rather than trying to mangle them, we just give them our own version of a name. And we do that like when we're in the Syria map as well. It's not trying to be disrespectful, but we just completely mangle the names. There's a place in Syria, apparently, on the Syria map. Not sure whether you're aware of this. Where there's
It's a Dark Star 1-1.
many years ago they did a survey
Data on your map.
about the most favourite cartoons, and they started it off in Dubai, and they found that the people in Dubai do not like the Flintstones, which was quite a shock for Hanna-Barbera, which is the company that does it. And then they found out basically that the people in Abu Dhabi do.
Oh no.
I just thought I'd throw that one out there.
Okay, where's his helicopter? I've got to shoot him down for that.
You won't find me. I'm low and slow.
Oh, you're right. That's
Rifle.
I got shot down last time by an MI-28 who thought I was talking about the joke then.
Could you repeat that, please?
No, you're not talking about Abu Dhabi, do you?
Probably.
Are you?
I've done that Abu Dhabi do.
Ice detected. Turn
Yeah.
on rotor anti-ice.
Oh, I was just reiterating this joke. I've got that other one. I'm trying to think of it, but the wrong word is in my head, and I'm sure it's not masturbation. Oh, man.
It was around the warnings to not watch the eclipse through a colander, because if you kind of stare too hard, you might strain your eye.
Do you know the funny thing is, I was looking at my phone, and there was somebody with a colander on the edge saying, actually, it works quite well.
Apparently it does, but I just thought that joke was...
No, it's quite good. I like it. I can do it more deadpan, like, there's a friend of mine who watched the eclipse. What's an eclipse, anybody? Who watched the eclipse with a colander on his head, and for about 2 hours, and strain both eyes. So you can just slide it out.
Works as well.
I'm trying to think of the one about... Oh, I can't think. It was a good one that somebody said on here, which I quite liked.
Probably Kev.
No, it wasn't a Kev one, although Kev comes up with some good ones, but they're usually very subtle. It was somebody who come up with it, and I can't remember who it was. Feel free, by the way, if you want to add to the repertoire. You can just slip in some sort of joke.
I like the statins, that's good. That's quite good.
Oh, Kev's one.
I don't know who it was.
We started it.
Well, I asked, does anyone take statins? I have a serious question to ask. What happened afterwards?
Kev followed it up, and I was talking about it as well. About where they originated
Okay.
in North Wales. Or was it the instructions on the packet, how you get it out of the packet? There was something along those lines. I'm sure Kev will remind us in a minute. He'll hear his name.
Well, I think we said it twice, once more.
No, I'm not going to go that far. Still got 59 to go. It's quite, as I said, it's quite a long run, this is. Have to be careful when you've got the visor on, because obviously it sort of muddies your location. So you can't see some of the things that are going on. As long as I'm flying level, What am I doing? I'm climbing a little bit. I can switch on altitude hold here.
M0RT75 said, morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you? Are you coming in today?
How's it going?
Not too bad. Weather has dropped off. Last night was so good. There was a nice breeze blowing in through the bedroom window, straight out the bathroom window, and it was just blowing constant. And the temperature's so much better. Yesterday, was it?
It's a bit cooler here in the east of the Midlands too.
It was horrible. When was it? Thursday? Wednesday, I think it was. It was just awful. It's not like the other half needs any encouragement to go to sleep.
Rough.
She can sleep easy anyway, but the weather just takes it out of you. Let's see if I can get a nice patch.
Too much on.
Oh, right, okay. Are you shooting off, are you? You got things to do? We look at the blades now, you'll see these are really quite close. Ah, right, okay.
It's the prize time already.
Ship's turning in 1 minute. I wonder if all the guys on these big ships are jumping off because they've been out there in the sea for so long.
I think there's a couple of buildings here though that we need to do.
Is it clear yet?
It's clear of
A few months ago I bought an old Hawk-mounted
stuff,
cockpit
I
to
think.
convert into a sim.
Oh, excellent.
mostly. Be a soldier on a Thursday.
It's like sometimes, right, you see these sims where they've got this movement on them and you just think, I'm not sure why.
I think when I was looking at the JTAC, there was a couple of buildings.
Ah, right, okay.
So I've been spending more time tinkering than flying.
The thing is, you know, if it's one of those sort of projects, that's what happens, isn't it? But the satisfaction when it's finished, it should look quite good. As I was saying, I see a lot of people with these sims, and there's a lot going around with these like 4 things. Ah, right. So you'll have rumblers type things. What I was going to say is some of these people who they're going on about it. It's like that hydraulic thing with 4 rods coming up, and it just doesn't turn enough for a plane. It's all right for cars, from what I can see, because it will put the pressure on, and by moving over the opposite side, it gives you the impression of G's in a car. Pardon?
That's okay, no, ignore me.
Was I supposed to be going for a target? I just fly around all day, you know me. Yeah, I'm heading towards makeup. I would just love a 360 rotational thing. You know, that would be the thing to do, I think. Which all you'd need is some sort of, what is it? You need a circle in a circle.
Asenshit said,
A couple of servos.
I've had my breakfast.
Alright, yeah, no worries. You've got no coffee meetings, no cupping sessions.
I told my mate today is DCS day.
Well, that's what you've got to do, isn't it?
M0RT75 said, it's amazing how much a little bit of movement can trick your brain though.
No, I understand that, but it's just like, having done one of these.
It said, no mate, committed total pause, cancelled everything.
Oh, blimey. Have you told them at work as well? You're not on call.
Ice detected.
How far did you go?
Turn on rotor anti-ice.
Yeah, the rotor anti-ice is on. The engine anti-ice is on.
Tea Kettle Barbecue said, I had a 6-DOF motion rig and it was...
Ah, right, okay. Do you still use it? The phone's in the shed. Because you said you had a 6. Now, it's after playing that arcade game. I think it was probably an F14 arcade game.
Beetlejuice FFS.
RT75 said, GLIC 360.
Oh, possibly.
Trocadero.
It wasn't at the truck.
Sold it to a mate as I needed the space.
Ah, right. It wasn't at the truck. It was at some seaside place. It was at some seaside place somewhere. I remember going to the Trocadero and trying VR. And when I say, I think it was in the, could have been the 80s or 90s. And it was a VR, it was a little bit like Mech Warrior.
Yeah, that was so much fun back in the 90s.
It was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it? And then it just all went to cock. They used to have the latest things. Did you ever get to go on the like Mech Warrior VR thing they had?
They had an actual Harrier hanging up there.
I know,
Tea
it was
Kettle
brilliant.
Barbecue said, my first VR experience was at the Trocadero.
Oh, really? Mine was as well, yeah.
RT75 said, I did. It was amazing for its
Yeah,
time.
it was. You look at it now and it was quite simple. But the fact that it worked and you were there, and then people think, oh, it's all like modern times. They forget that far back. I mean, you're talking, what, 30 years? Over 30 years? Probably, yeah, it is over 30 years ago. And it's like...
I love VR, but my Hunter sim will be screens or projectors.
No, that's fair enough. So you're sort of surrounded by screens, yeah?
Tea Kettle Barbecue said, added the bike lane dogfight thing.
I never got that far, because obviously we don't live that way. And it was a girlfriend at the time, knew of the Trocadero, and she convinced me to go there, and it was quite good. But I also remember this arcade game, which was, you know, a rotation, and it didn't take up a load of space. But it wouldn't take much. I've even looked online to grab hold of one of those and modify it. And it was absolutely brilliant. I mean, you don't even have to get your feedback from the plane to some extent. You could just use your controls to drive it. Do you know what I mean? The only way you could tell you was upside down, because they had like a screen in the system with you, was you could feel the pressure on your head, you know, when the blood was running to your head. This is the only way you knew you was upside down, but it was great. Absolutely brilliant. How long you'd last in there, I don't know, but combined with VR as well, that would be amazing. I know the military have got one, but it's £100,000 a year service, and it costs 100 grand. So you'd need quite a bit of money to actually do that and sight it. But it is just a 3D rotary cage on the same principles.
M0RT75 said, I'll drop you a whisper with the link for me project if you're interested.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I'll have a look. You've got a urinal just to your left, Wiz, or by you. It's... Oh, it's gone now, yeah. I didn't hear you say rifle.
That's because I'm using bullets. What do I say when I'm using bullets?
Pew.
Pew.
Yeah, you go pew pew.
Okay. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah. No, just 2 pews.
Oh, 2 pews. But I'm doing...
Oh, you could do if you were in the A10.
There you go. You're all gone.
I didn't hear it. You can always, you know, do it later.
What?
Pew pew.
I did pew pew.
No, you did pew pew pew.
Pew pew. Barney McGrew.
Yeah, Cuthbert, Dibble and Grub. I know that.
So, what have we got left here? I reckon
That was that radical right-wing kids TV program, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Trump Town.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
Beat you to it, did I?
Trumpton, though.
Yeah. Or Trumped on.
Long Trump Town.
There you go.
There is a building that's kind of lit up. And try a hellfire in it.
That linked to the building. And it destroyed.
See, it's only older people will know some of what we're on about. Thanks for that link, Mort. Pardon?
I'll give it a go.
Oh, she's going to run the bath, which means we're going to get all sorts of weird noises.
Puff of smoke.
Right.
Warning. Under attack.
Oh,
Warning.
where's that coming
Under
from?
attack.
No worries. It's a big
Oh,
project.
it's
We're
Macca.
getting there.
Macca just launched. You'll have to ignore the noise there. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
I'm on. Get tuned. Have a good stream.
Alright, Mort, thanks for popping in, matey. I'll have a look at your project when I finish.
It's late in it, but it's not catching
Oh, oh, is it finished? Yeah, nearly there. We got this quite quick today.
it. That's what I mean, there was nothing here to defend it.
Or was it because it
Ted
saved
said,
the state?
"Sounds like HMST lady has just come into
It does, yeah.
I went for lunch tonight, or breakfast.
It does. HMST lady. I like that. I'll tell her that when she's out. She'll either say, "Hi, Kev," or tell you where to go, one of the two. So I'm slowing down, lifting the nose up. Anyone on supplies, or is it AI?
Are we?
Pup's bringing over. Was it you, Pup, who said you was on supplies? Yeah, bringing over birthday cake and
Ice
goodies.
detected. Turn on rotor anti-ice.
No, it's bad for you. No, thank you. There's the headquarters. Any eyes on the fuel depot?
I'll have a look around. Wasn't that a big building before? Like a block of flats?
No, it's kind of like a aeroplane hangar type looking sort of thing.
So we've got these two buildings on my right coming up. I think is that the headquarters?
Headquarters has already got a big hole in the middle.
Yeah, I can see that.
See you flying up across, fuel depot.
Oh, there's Timmy's uncle there in that rubble. I'm using the line now that we can see to hold my stick in the opposite direction, which is going to slow me down. Don't want to. That's a good idea, huh? Starting to vibrate again, Kev.
Yeah, spot, see the target.
Looking for red smoke. It's straight in front of me, isn't it? Could be that thing. Oh, I see it. I'll try while it's.
Good luck with that. Oh, see my brakes are off, look. Way I roll.
Nice one.
And I forgot to put that on for you. So let's change the thingamajig and put the brakes back on. Put the handbrake back on with Shift and W. It's the easiest way of doing it, to be honest. Right, so now we're just waiting for the supplies. Making sure we haven't got any.
I think there's any MI8s on the way in. I took one out already.
Shambles is chasing MI24.
With both down, Hines is turning to bait, definitely dead, and the green damage.
Oh yeah, he's.
Apache.
You damaged? I know he's damaged.
I don't think so.
No, you're fine. I thought you said you were both damaged. Sorry.
No, there's two there. One's dead, one's damaged from returning base.
Oh, right.
Facing it. There's some enemy on the ground and just going to try and kill here at the moment.
Yeah. This, you'll see,
Holding all over the place.
here's the Apache. And
One of our pilots.
this Chinook is faster than the Apache. So I'm wondering whether the Chinook is actually going to get there first. So as soon as we get that, apparently you can capture with just troops. So if you add a couple of troops into your helicopter, you let them out at the site, you would capture it even though you wouldn't necessarily have the supplies. What we got? SA2s and a couple of zoos.
VRs yourself then, trying to get blue smoke on the nearest pilot.
The Delta is SA2s and zoos by the looks of it. Not sure what that AMT-25 is. Probably a truck, I don't know. Let's have a look at his missile while we're waiting for this cap. CBUs by the looks of it.
You in the KA-50 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So go back down, see if we can see. Oh, that wasn't very good, was it?
Last time I 24 from the way anyway. in that direction.
Don't know where they went. Thought he'd dropped those.
I'm going for a bath now.
Alright, do you know what Kev said
What?
about the noise?
What?
Sounds like HMS Tea Lady. He's just coming into the harbour. Alright, cock. So this is the aftermath. This needs completely destroying. Are you picking pilots up, are you, Wiz?
Yeah, while we wait for supplies.
Yeah. The supplies is going to be... Oh, I never made it.
No, it's a pup sigh.
Yeah. Or a chuckle. If it's a squirrel, he usually laughs.
I was going to do something then, I forgot what I was going to do.
You're going to pick up a pilot. It's a bit like a penguin, but not so slippery.
Route. Direct.
It's not route, it's route. Jeez. It would be route if there was no E on the end.
So is it router or router?
Router.
There's route.
No. Route is a tool for cutting channels in wood and things.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
And the difference...
Warning.
No.
Under attack. Warning. Under attack.
See, because there's an E on the end of route,
Warning.
right, it makes it route, not route. If there was no E, it would be route.
There's no point doing spelling with someone who's dyslexic, right?
It's not spelling, it used to be called the magic E, and it makes the vowels sound their name. So OU is always an OO, right? With an E on the end. It's like tune, right? Isn't ton. Do you know what I mean? Because the E, so it makes it sound its name. So it's a simple rule. Good education, that's all you need.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Back in Basildon.
Did you have to go and ask for more? Like Tom Brown's school days?
Hold up, trying to land.
So there's quite a good Caesar part of this mission as well. Only certain helicopters can do it, and to be honest, I don't know why an Apache can do it, because that means the person you're picking up's got to sit on somebody's lap. I don't think there's a jump seat, is there? Admittedly, the Chinook can pick up about 22 people. You're just enjoying yourself over there, Mac.
Absolutely.
So, what's Mac got on? Mouse. And anti-air by the looks of it. Where's Shan going? Oh, he's shooting these guys over at Echo. How many supplies you got, Pup?
3.
Okay. Echo is going to be captured soon as well.
You had some stinging this week?
Yes.
Recovering well?
He was having a bit of a slow one on his chest, but he said he's got a see the specialist on the 18th, and he says he should be able to drive again, so it's a good start. I just told him to take it easy and not try and do too much. I says, and stop playing VR golf while you like that.
I don't think he has been.
I know he hasn't, but that's what I told him.
Yeah.
It's not the best sort of movements, is it?
Under attack. Warning. Under attack.
I thought you was going to get it at some point. You started asking questions about it.
I did. Daniel, I was asking questions. But the thing is, with any of these activities, there's a mirage coming in from the south map.
Warning. Under attack.
Echo was captured by Red.
Yeah, Sham's down there, and yeah, there was this. Yeah, it's red at the moment. Sham, I think the MI8 landed, didn't it? Did you blow it up? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Pup's got through, so it should be alright. So the trouble is, if you remember was it the Wii? Do you remember how everyone wanted to play the Wii, this, that and the other? But it's actually quite knackering. And if I play a game, right, it's like if I did a running game or a military game, which I found out when I was trying to play in VR, having to sort of move around a bit is knackering. I'm really old, you gotta remember that. I got told off for playing the game and stayed sitting on a seat and pretended to move, but they all said I looked like I was shitting myself as I ran. And then when I didn't do that and I stood up in the room, I leaned on something that wasn't there and fell over.
Warning. Under attack. Warning. Under attack.
Oh, the Star Trek vid, yeah.
Under attack.
That's still online, that is. You'd have to...
I'm handing an echo a little bit to try and kill some soldiers that were
Yeah, no worries.
Shout if anyone sees anything in bound to echo and go back to it.
Thank you for the follow, Dog Tired.
Hey, thanks, Doc Tired.
Thank you for the follow, Dog Tired.
Thank you for the follow. We're just waiting for supplies to get here and making sure nothing else is coming here. This one's going after Peshwari by the looks of it. How high is he? He's up a bit. He's coming down.
It's the next pilot.
Somebody's got a Mirage on coming after them. I'm not sure whether it's you, Wiz. No, you should be alright, maybe, unless he's going to shoot you. It might be after the supplies. Mac, can you sort this Mirage out? Otherwise, it might take Pup. I think it's coming for you now, matey, at your 12.
Warning. Under attack.
Yeah, it wasn't at first. It looked like it was after... Oh, Mac is gone.
Where's he gone?
Oh, the plane's gone, yeah. I was going to say, oh, you did it. That's excellent. If you stay where you are, right, Wiz will pick you up en route.
Oh yeah, can you eject?
He's floating down. So it's...
I'm already picking one person up.
well, you know the person you're picking up next, Maka is pretty damn close to that person. So if you pick Maka up first, won't Maka get some points?
Yeah, I'll go for Maka.
Exactly, and then you can always pick the AI up after.
Oh,
Is it Pup? No,
no, it's just another.
that's just a damn pilot. Let's have a look, see who it was.
Nobody.
Oh,
I can't wait for Maka to land, and
yeah. You could always just cut his lines on his parachute if you want. How do I get to see that? Let's have a look. Can't see it that way.
oh no, you're down. No, that's the other pilot.
Yeah. It's not far away.
Right. No. It's not, is it?
I'm trying to direct him closer to you with combined arms, but I don't think it quite works in that way.
I don't think he starts pulling the parachutes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to see if he did. Well, you never know.
Oh, the other one, like, I'm sorry, mate. You can flare all you like, but I have more important things to do. I'll be back. No, I won't.
Looks like we've got AI coming in. Yeah, we've got AI coming in with supplies.
AI to go to Echo as well.
Well, no, because if Pup goes and drops 2 at my cop, right, and or 1 at my cop, he can drop 2 at Echo, and AI will do backfill on my cop. Does that make sense?
AI will only do 1 though.
Yeah, but Pup does 1 at my cop, AI does 1, and then Pup can take 2 to Echo. And that needs finishing off. There's not much
There'll
there.
probably be an AI one on the way to Echo as well. So if it was me, I would say.
Are you looking for Macca?
I am, yeah, but he's not down yet, is he?
It's behind you. Just 1 minute.
He's still floating.
Yeah, he's 135 for 1 mile. So it's behind your 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Just
Do you know what? He seems to be going in the direction I told him to.
is he?
Yeah. But I think that's the wind, to be honest. It is in that direction. So he's trying to land as close to the other pilot as he can. Pup's still on the way in. It's a long slog, isn't it, Pup?
Yeah.
As long as you don't chuckle when you get there.
Yeah.
Echo's still clear.
Yeah, I know back there now.
I will have to look at the settings on this just in case when we had the power cut it's come back easier than it was before.
But even last week, though, the main airport had hardly any defences.
There was a couple of SAMs.
But it always was at the beginning, though. It's only when you start getting further into the game it starts getting tougher.
Yeah, that's a point. Because last time it was really tough when we got towards the end, as was when we did Syria, I think.
So I think it's just early days yet. I think.
Has anyone else got Afghanistan, Iraq, Kola?
I've got Afghanistan, I've got
Afghanistan.
Kola, I don't have Iraq. I don't think there's a foothold for Iraq either, is there?
I don't know, I'm just wondering what other maps people have got.
I know there is Kola.
Nevada?
Afghan. No.
You haven't got Nevada? That was the first big map out. Oh yeah, you're quite new to it, so you probably wouldn't know.
No.
Nevada Test and Training Range. It's quite a good map, but there's a lot of sand all over the place.
Yeah, more
It's
maps,
everywhere, that's,
sand.
You don't want it in your intake. Sorry about this, just waiting for this.
In front of me with the blue smoke now.
Uh,
Or is that the other
yes, no, that's good. You're on him. No, you're pointing left according to the map. That's it. So Macca is 191 from you for about half a mile. And Pup's coming in, he's getting his chuckles ready.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. Did you have a drink last night, Pup?
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Why you fly all the way over from Pyro? Let me watch him put on one arm set. He said, right, I'm not enough now.
Yeah.
I'm like, way through the wormhole for you.
If anyone wants to join in, by the way, you're more than welcome. If you know, as you can tell, we're not 100% serious. It's fairly chilled, fairly laid back. You want to jump in and have a fly with us, you're more than welcome. The only thing is we have to attack what we're told to attack. And we've got quite a few targets left. So you don't need to be highly skilled or anything like that.
Watching pup fly past.
I think all the aircraft are on the map. I also think it'll take loan or trial modules. So if you've got something that you want to try out that you've already got as a trial, you're more than welcome. Or you've got the AI guy can have somebody on his lap too. So once pup lands, we'll capture this base. We can pad it out a little bit then, and then we'll wait for AI to follow up.
Kev said, I'm working next week and then I have a week off, so I'll dedicate it to getting my rig set up again.
Oh, excellent. The server should be up for test purposes, but just be aware that the enemy will still attack places. But yeah, that'll be good to see you, Kev. What you're starting in 18? This is the dangerous bit in this. He's got this, look. He was just doing it before he got there. Make sure he was... That was a little bit interesting. You got down initially there, okay. And you went into a hover, and then I thought, oh, you got it, and then you just plopped it a little bit. Just one, no, two. Drop two off. No, just drop one, sorry. Drop one off. Yeah, is there AI going in there? Ah, yes, so it is.
Take two here, one over there, and then they'll be both full.
Yeah, although you've got AI coming in to do it behind you, and AI's as what's it said?
We'll go with track here for now. Easier to get back into it after 2 years than VR.
Oh no, I can imagine.
I think we need 3 here.
No, negative. You only need 2 at makeup.
Is now lurking.
Hey, Dampy. Leave you lurking. Thanks for popping in.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Get some fuel.
Yeah, originally when there was only one AI coming, it was 1 here and 2 at Echo, but now AI's coming in both. It'll just be extra supplies, won't it? Right. So let me get some fuel as well while I'm at it. If I want to communicate, although I don't think I need any fuel, I forgot to put the... it will be a supply of supplies. It'll be that much of a supply. Scylla's going to turn up herself. She's been dead for yonks. Nobody noticed.
Request refueling.
So you have to put the radio over to ground crew. If you don't, you would not get a response. So I'll just wait for them to load up, then go and take these two things out with a bit of luck. That's just an SA2 launcher and a zoo, and that's damaged. Where's Mezzanine? You can see the fuel's filling up there. It always does the fuel first, so when you do a rearm resupply.
No one else coming into land at makeup or anything.
We might need to bolster it up a bit better as well, because it tends to be a bit underwhelming, I think.
Well, you've got the Huey coming in, haven't you, with additional supplies
Yeah.
for that?
I was thinking like air-to-air, SAMs and things like that, yeah. Right, okay, so SAM Delta. I'm not sure if there's a waypoint for it. Did I spot one? Nope, there's no waypoint, it's just a little offshoot. So that's up to 65 degrees about. So we'll go and have a little look at that. Must remember to put my head tracking back on.
Right, I'm leaving this place. Position it not that far away, so I don't think we'll be able to take anything to hang it.
I'll just go and try and finish off the little sand place up the road.
Yeah, I'll be helping you in a minute.
Okie dokie.
Kev said, looks like Vicom for voice attack has come on a lot since I used to use it last, so we'll have a play with the two.
Yeah, I was going to say we're internal at the moment. Oh, voice attack, yes, sorry. I realise what you mean now. It's a misunderstanding. It's probably, to be honest, in some respect, you know, voice attack. It's having the time. You can probably write your own really easily.
One cast mission, 19 ground units, 1 healer.
8 infantry, 2 pilot rescues, 2 structures.
And partridge.
Yeah, I don't think you got the partridge this time though.
Better that next time.
Yeah.
Right, rearm refuel. Crack on. Things to blow up.
How far is it? It's not far, is it? It's just over these 2 towns.
Another pilot over there. Oh yeah.
I have to finish a bit earlier today. I have to take the other half to work. So, unlike last week.
He's running over it.
No, it does it automatically. So, yeah, when you park, you don't have to park exactly on them. You can park by them and they'll run to you.
No, he's actually running to Makeup.
Oh no, if you're close and Makeup's friendly, he'll run there by himself if it's close enough.
I thought Mac has set route and told him to run over. That's alright then.
Unless he said he did.
V_F_X_ said, fly her in on the Huey, quick drop off.
I fly what? Oh,
It's got no swing.
yeah, the Huey. I might be doing a bit of Huey today. Let's go and have a look, see what we got here. Hopefully it's just a couple of nearly dead things.
You can probably finish it off, can't you?
Should be able to, it's just a couple of shots.
You've still got the ZU-23.
Yeah, it's nearly dead, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's an SA2
Launcher, isn't it?
launcher. Yeah.
It's just a couple of shots, if I can see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got my gun out. Oh, what am I like? You know what I've done, don't you? What I always do.
Got too close?
No. Always helps if I stick with my weapon system on. Right, so. Just looking, there's the launcher.
Is your gun wiggle, or is it?
It can do both. It depends what I'm doing with it.
The cockpit on the Black Shark feels claustrophobic.
It does, especially in VR. Right. Just need to move out a bit. So there's two ways you can use the gun. You can either have it centered like I've got now, where I can just shoot it, yeah, or I can use the Schval and guide the gun using the Schval. Oh, did you see that then? It stopped me from using it because I floated a little bit. Come on. There's that one.
And I assume
That's it, yeah. Oh shit, it was still well alive, that. And that's took me down. And I thought that was dead. No, look. Yeah, but what I mean is you look, right? It's got such a small smidgen of red. Can you believe it?
I'm watching it driving around, smoking to hell.
Yeah, it's... I'm surprised it could shoot.
Every arm's refueled.
Okay. Let's have a look, see what's needed. Okay, echoes there. Mesme, is that where we're going, or Foxtrot?
It's going to be the target.
Pardon?
What target looks like it's going to look like? Foxtrot attack.
We got Foxtrot and Mesme.
Mesme would probably be the best one because that should stop.
It's in the centre of spoke and wheel. Wheel and spoke affair, isn't it?
It does look like supplies can come in and out.
Okay.
Hard one to take.
You've got MI-24s, MI-28s possibly coming in for, yeah, makeup. So makeup needs padding. Thanks, darling.
Okay, I'll put some. Okay, other
Let's
firearms.
select a roll. Let's go to...
Why does it always put it as far away as possible? Roland.
Why can't I see makeup there? Am I being blind? It's got a funny name, hasn't it? There we go. Let's jump into the Apache. I'll start empty and we'll go green. So what I want to do is see if I can put some more stuff. Yeah, what will happen is the MI 28s will stand off and missile it. So let's see what I can do.
You might not have any missiles on you. Low warehouse. I've only got.
I have, yeah, I didn't even, I always put them on manually. I've got no access to anything either in the shop.
Yeah.
Nope. That's what I said, I hadn't.
Okay.
So yeah, what I was going to do is move some of the stuff outside the airbase. The helicopters that are coming in from Haiti, there's 3 of them, 2 one MI-28 and 2 24s.
I've got extra air defences.
Okay. Are you moving them out somewhere, yeah?
I'm moving them to near the buildings, I think.
Yeah, just give them some cover with the buildings. So if you sit them behind the buildings, they can't shoot them from range. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, okay. We'll go through startup on this, being as I haven't done it yet today.
Send sight down.
Oh, nice. You've been going over there.
It's not capable, that one, is it?
Oh, don't have a barbecue. Ooh.
Grid EL, yeah. Don't have a barbecue. Don't light any fires.
Surgeon to advanced surface to air missile system has been found in grid EL-17 north of Magog.
EL-70.
Insurgent grid EL-70, okay. Who's up for that then?
I'm just looking. EL-70, where's that?
It's quite north of Magog.
Thanks, darling.
Red box.
Oh, God, it's in a big red box. That's miles away.
Did you say
Yeah.
Barbic?
Sorry, yeah. Because of the little noise we had, it says don't have any barbecues with flames and things. Thanks, darling. A bit like yesterday, you know, the alarm on your phone.
Is that a bombing run?
Right, first thing you do, every time, right? Now, last time I got in, I didn't do it to show you what happens. This knob, turn it up,
Yeah.
right? Otherwise, you won't get concentric rings for when you come to align your iHads. So, we're going to put the battery on, and you'll see the battery coming on over here.
Yeah, I'm going to go towards
Okay.
Yeah, I got that alert yesterday as well.
Yeah, everybody did. We were talking about it earlier, saying it was a little bit over the top for what it was. We're also going to put the APU on, so we're going to just squeeze the APU, and we're going to leave the cover up.
It's only 27 degrees here today. Got to go and pop a jumper and scarf on.
Oh, I bet you have. I said to somebody, you'll have to play spotting people in coats. Okay, we've shut the door. You can see the APU starting up. It'll be like abroad, you know, you go on holiday, it's so hot, and then when it goes dark and night, you're like, oh, thank God for that, and all the locals have got coats on. It's bizarre. Okay, so there's that iHad, so I'm going to just turn that off for now. Right. If we look here, we're going to start the first engine up, and then we're going to watch the oil pressure, and also here under NG, right? When the NG gets to round about 20 to 25, we can see it here, we're going to press the left hand throttle forward and get the left hand engine started, okay?
Got to protect our airplanes, haven't we?
Oh man, I had this beeping last week, I don't know why.
Beeping.
Yeah, the beeping that I was having, I've stopped it. It was moaning about something.
Oh yeah, you said something.
Yeah. So what we're waiting for now is this oil pressure to drop below 70, and then we can start the right engine. Okay. It's thinking about it. It's getting there. So it's below 70 now.
I've got broken jaw and I'm not shooting straight.
A broken what?
I think I've broken George. You just can't hit Davidson.
Ah, yeah, well, George is useless. If you want a front gunner, give me a shout.
I think it may have been, I think we hit by spawns, but this is the mission spawn, we can just shoot the wrong place. He's about 20 metres up there, the single shot.
Ah, he's not aligned, is he? That's it. He hasn't aligned properly. Right, once this one's below 70. Oops, I forgot to do it. Yeah, we pushed this one up. I didn't forget to do it.
What's up?
But it's actually
Oh, I forgot to do that. That's why it's bleeping.
submissions.
Sorry. I'm mixing myself up now. So I was waiting for that to get to 2024, which it was, and it was just waiting for me. Once it gets below 70 here, then we can push the throttles forward. I was distracting myself with my conversation, and I'm on cup of tea. Cup of tea number 3. You know, every week when I pop downstairs, I always say to Liz, do you want me to put the stream on the television for you? And guess what she said?
No.
Yeah, every week. Can you believe it? She could have watched it in 4K. It would have been, you know, great. But no.
I'm surprised she's not Valheim in.
She's got work this afternoon. She doesn't want to get into it. She has said she'll try and Valheim tonight when she comes back. Unless she's asleep.
I ate Chinese last night for the first time in months and months and months and months.
Is the MSG good for you?
MSG.
Monosodium glutamate salt.
I don't know. Probably not. But
She should stream again.
I keep trying to get her to. She's got head tracking as well now. She hasn't tried it yet. I told her not to worry about what she's doing, just do it and don't and have a chat. But the trouble is, she thinks she's got to do what I do, and she doesn't know it, so she can't do it, and it puts her off a bit. Do you know what I mean? But she's entertaining enough just by being herself. She makes me laugh every day just at the sheer things that she does. For your transfer failure, I don't believe you. Right, let's go into here. Let's switch util and RLWR. Let's go to show. Sorry, what was that, Mystic? Ah, right. Yeah. Is that young Indian woman?
no.
Oh, is it the film you were watching? Ah, right, okay. CPG cursor. I'm going to switch on. Go to threat show. Threats and targets. Okay, I want to be able to see that when I switch to it. I still haven't seen it yet. We will watch it. If we check the performance, in ground is 79, outside the ground effect is 100. And that's weird because, yeah, it should be matey. I didn't ask for any weapons, as you can see. It's decided to put all the weapons on that it had before, which is not the loadout I wanted. So I will change my loadout while we're waiting. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, let's get rid of that and get rid of all of these so I can put on what I wanted. So I am just going to put on some normal AG Ks. Put 4 on there and 4 on there, and then put some else.
Yeah, that insertion took you out quite quickly, didn't it?
What was that? Sorry.
That insurgent took out the KA-50 quite quickly.
Oh yeah, I was really quite surprised.
Yeah.
Because it was so badly damaged. When I looked on the thing, I thought, oh right, I should just go in and just shoot them, get them out of the way. I know, it's a bit fragile. Make sure it comes back. So it did. Right, okay. We'll turn this down a little bit. I just think what else? Comms. So we're going to change, manual. Change the frequency to 124. which is done on this little screen down here.
Fixed wing, 11 o'clock, searching.
We'll check it. 124 radio check.
Lima Charlie.
Yeah, 5x5, good copy, thank you.
Rearming complete.
Switch that on. I'm going to put the radio squelch on, although to be honest, that only really does anything if you're using SRS. We've got volume controls here. And there should be, is there a VHF one? I think it might be this top one. Yeah, I can turn the radio up again. There you go. And that's a separate channel on the stream, so you should always hear what the radio comes on. Okay, we're going to... which one did you say we're going to? Foxtrot or Mesame? Mesame. Yeah, that's fine. So it's number 14. So if we go RTE, there's a couple of ways we can do it. We can either jump up here and see 14's on here, which it is. Okay, and hopefully that's the right one. I don't think it is, according to this. This is telling me it's 7,644, 4,000 nautical miles away. What the hell? Where the hell is that? That doesn't seem right, does it? So it could be waypoint 15. Let's try that. That looks better. For 28. So let's just check this, and it should be 28 miles from where we are. There we go, roundabout, yeah. So that's the right one. It's a bit easier in the Shark, it gives you the names. This doesn't give you the names at all. So uncage this. And let's see what else needs doing. TSD fuel, this should be on auto, which it is. Don't know why it's complaining. Fuel transfer fail. Whether this is a bug or something that's crept in or not, I really don't know. Got all our weapons on there. What else do I need? I'm not... Although the FCR isn't on at the moment, but when I start up this guy here, which is my co-pilot gunner, and I tell him to start, first thing he's going to do is put the FCA on, and I don't want it on just yet. Something else I need to do is, told you would do that, didn't I? Is I'm going to switch on the weapons, bore sight, IHADs. Okay, and switch this on. Interesting. Oh, this stupid bloody woman, right? When you've got the radar on, one of the things that it does is it calls something out and switches the page to say it's over here, look, which is a pain in the ass. So we go util, where it says ASC auto page, we're going to select it and go off. Okay, and that will stop this map from consistently being switched out. Okay, so now when we go to weapons, bore sight, IHADs, right, you can see we're ready to align the IHADs. If you don't do that, every time she calls, she's going to switch that off, which is why this switched off. Okay, so that's aligned. So I'm now going to switch this off, and we're going to go down from FCR, and I'm going to put it away to make it pinned. Okay, so that's off. So I'm just going to use Bert, who's my co-pilot gunner. So once Bert's up and done, a couple of things we need to do now is if we go into acquisition, I'm going to say I want to see where the TAD is pointing. So at the moment we've got this diamond which is forward facing, so it's always there and you know which way you're facing. Okay, in the middle of it is this cross, and this cross currently is fixed, which is telling me this here, look, and that means that it's always forward facing. If you go down here, you can choose, let's try and do it without this getting in the way, which is a pain in the ass, whether to do the gunner's helmet sight, so it'll affix to the gunner's helmet sight, or where the TAD's pointing, or where the FCR's pointing, or where there's a waypoint or your missile is pointing. I'm going to stick it on TADs. Okay, so for example, if I look over here now and say I want you to look over there, or point the TADs over there,
Roger. I'm deslaving.
right, you'll see, right, can you see?
Roger.
It shows me where it's looking, but we're on the floor as well at the moment. Now if I go to here, I can put the TADs on there, but in this mode usually the TADs, I'll have it on the left, so I can see exactly where it's pointed. Okay, right, we'll switch the APU off, pop this down, we're gonna switch this onto ARM, switch it on countermeasures and disable it, so we'll do it locally. Right, anyone got any questions? Now if I put this on so you can see, it's a little bit different. This is the cyclic with a box around it, this is the rudder, this is the God bollocks, it's just dropped out my head. Collective, there we go. My head is racing faster than the instructions I'm giving. So what we're going to do is take off, but the trimmer on this, you set a hat, okay, and if you hold the trimmer just like on the oh, what you call it, on the Shark, the trimmer, right, is enabled when you let go of it. So there's my target over here, and I've just remembered we've got some things coming up here from the other base. So when you let go of it, it's trimmed, and if I remove my feet now, you'll see, right, that there's an asterisk. That asterisk in both the cyclic.
Same as the Huey, not the Shat, isn't it?
No, it's the same as the Shark. The trimmer on this, you basically hold, right, the trimmer, and it only trims when you let go, whereas the Huey trims instantly. The other thing is this trims the rudder, and it also, where are we? We're going down this way. Trims the rudder, and you hold the trimmer, and basically it disengages it. So if we go over here, I can drop down a little bit the faster I go with the power. I'm just bringing the nose up a little bit so that we're heading in that direction. And I'm also trying to align, not very well. That's better. There we go. And now let go. I can also, there we go, so that's just on trimmer. Alright, so what I can also do is set the attitude, which is all over the place at the moment. I can set the attitude and hold the attitude, which will keep this at the angle it's going now. So let me put that there. That's adding me there. You can see the VPP. So this will hold its stance, its nose down, and where it's pointing, as you can see. We're a little bit skewy, so we're going a slight right to left. If you look, you can see that symbology on the axis now, and you can see where the trimmer and everything is held, and where the attitude is held at the moment. So this is telling me the direction I'm going. As I said, I'm trimming the tail and the nose. It looks like I need to bring this a little bit to the left, bring that down and trim that there, and then we're going to be flying more. The stuff behind us shooting by the sounds of it. So if we look, we've got 44k to go. I can tell the co-pilot to look over there just by moving the hat that I've got assigned to the co-pilot up with a short press, as in this. So we look.
And slave. Empty slave.
So he looks over
I
there,
don't see anything.
and we can see what's going on over here. So these missiles are coming out from these guys. I don't fly this as much as I should, really. And I prefer it with two people rather than relying on thingamajig. Is it me, or have I gone jerky as well? Or why is this doing this? Is it on the stream? Are the trees jittering? Or is it smooth on the stream? Did anyone notice whether the trees were jittering? If I want to, I can... Alright, thanks Kev. If I hold the button up, it's now on free fire. So also, if I go down,
X said, seems smooth but the is a slight artifact, but I think that's an optical illusion from the rotor.
yeah, I was wondering that. It's doing it again over the trees there, isn't it? Sometimes it's one of my streaming devices might need to be reset, because I had it a few weeks back and I can't remember which one, but it turned out to be the resetting the device made a difference. Trouble is, if I do that, it will stop the stream.
I don't see anything.
So he's having a scan look.
No targets detected.
Fixed wing. Alpha. Searching.
A little bit high here. And I've nearly stopped.
Fixed wing.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Fixed wing.
You see the rotor, it's not normally like... Yeah, I think it is the rotor that might be causing it, but I still think it's normally not that bad. See, it looks alright down here, look, see? It's always the bottom edges that I notice. See down here and down there. I see it a lot on people's streams, not just on rotors. If they get stutter, that's where it goes. It's this edge, this bottom edge. Let's bring this down a little bit. Should be able to lock that
Jeff
up.
said, I wouldn't worry too much. You're going to get shot down in a minute anyway.
Yeah, that's probably true. I'm also going to give the give the Hellfires to my co-pilot instead of me, and I'll give myself the cannon. Did the co-pilot put this in thingamajig? It did, didn't it? Hey Rick, you alright? How's your fire situation down by you?
We've had a couple down here, nothing too dramatic so far, but yeah, it's only time I think.
Oh yeah.
I don't see anything.
I think the rest of the world thinks we're ablaze. Where's his up there? Ah, right, Heidi, that's what's wrong. It's the other one I should be going for.
Is it possible to get the small marker where you are was?
What?
So it was 14, but I don't believe it was that far. Surely.
There are things on fire.
Ah, right, okay. I do have a problem because have you noticed? Look, I pause, I go to move my head in, right, and it's unpausing me. So there is an issue with one of my streaming devices. See the way that's perfectly smooth, look. There is something wrong, and I am going to the wrong waypoint. So I'm currently set to, let's have a look, 15. It should be 14, which is this way. Oh man. Yeah, there's something a little bit odd going on. I might have to reset them, and I bet you it'll make a difference. And it's 44 clicks away. It's not too far out. But I notice, see my pause and unpause now, right? I can't unpause myself. My head tracking. So there's some issue going through, and that's what's causing this. So I may have to land out, stop the stream. That's both the YouTube one and the other one. Reset the two devices and then come back, because this is not good for my eyes. So let me find, and also I've lost control of things, so I can't sort of pause my head tracking. Head tracking's still up, but this flickering's causing a problem with a keystroke somewhere. Let's see if I can get to land, and that'll save a little bit of time. Let's reset that there. I should have reset them before I started, and I didn't today. They're usually alright, you know, they work fine for ages. But it's, look, see what I mean? That suddenly move my head, yeah, and I wasn't touching anything, it just did it. And I can't fly when my head stops and starts, if you see what I mean. And I'm pretty sure that this is what it is. So I'll be able to get the Twitch up really quick. YouTube's going to take me a short while. Let's see if I can land over here. It's quite difficult to see properly, especially as I can't reset my view. This is space. Not much space, but oh. Tell you what, it's a bugger with the lighting and the trees flickering around me. Do they not know it's your birthday?
Probably didn't.
I don't think this Hellfire's even got it tracked.
Roll it. 10 o'clock.
Maybe
Searching.
you do. Maybe you don't.
DWAS.
Try that again then.
Right. Oh, hopefully that wasn't my tail. Nope. Right, I'm going to just disappear for a couple of seconds. I've got to stop both streams because I can tell something needs a reset. I will still be in the game and I'll still be on the rest of it, but let's see if this fixes it. I think it will. Right, guys, I will have to stop both streams. I will be back shortly.
Version. Oh, bloody hell. There's a lot of them. Hello.
Hello.
Dodge 1.
There you are.
Bandit at Pole 328 for 170 at 3,000.
Yeah. We've already done the breakfast part, data side of things, so I've had a sausage and bacon with tomato and chili jam brioche.
That sounds awful. Right, guys, I'm sorry to say that hasn't worked at all, so I am going to have to take more drastic action. You can see, look, my head tracking's off, and it's not my head tracking. I'm going to have to reboot my PC, and it's going to take me ages to come back online, but I will be back. So apologies for that, and I'll have to start this up again. Right, sorry.